This book which we are going to read is The Story Blanket, written by Ferida, Wolff, and published by Anderson Press, London. How many of you like to listen to the story sitting on a carpet? Let's listen to a story where Babba Zarrah tells the story where everybody sits on a carpet. Let's dive into the story and listen. Deep in the snow-covered mountains was a tiny village where Babba Zarrah lived. The children loved to settle down on Babba Zarrah's big old story blanket to listen to her stories. One day, Babba Zarrah noticed there was a hole in Nikolai's shoe. When the children left, she decided to knit Nikolai some nice warm socks. But so much snow had fallen that winter that no one could get through to the village to deliver wool. How could she knit socks without wool? Every question has an answer, said Babba Zarrah. I just have to think of it. She poured herself a glass of sweet tea to help her think. Before she had taken 3 sips, Babba Zarrah knew what to do. I will unravel a little of the story blanket and use the wool for Nikolai's socks, she said. Late at night, when everyone was asleep, Babba Zarrah trekked through the snow and left the socks on Nikolai's doorstep. Soon after, the postman found a scarf wrapped around his mailbag when he left to start his morning rounds. Do you know who made it? He asked everyone he met, but no one did. The schoolmaster was surprised to find a pair of warm mittens on the woodpile when he brought a note for the school staff. Mrs. Ivanov flapped the ravens from her wash with a new knitted apron she discovered beside her water pump. Before long, the grocer was wearing a new shawl instead of the moth-eaten one she used to have. The children had to sit closer on the blanket when they came for a story. Day by day, the villagers grew more curious. Baby Olga received a mysterious new soft blanket, and the butcher showed off the fancy woolen cap that covered his shiny bald head. The children were now squashed together on a very small story blanket. The confusion grew when the tailor's scraggly cat suddenly showed up, purring and grand in a snug cat coat. There was no blanket left to sit on. So, what do you think might have happened to the story carpet? Would you guess? What do you think? The villagers asked the mayor to help them solve the mystery. You know what Babba Zarrah always says? The mayor replied, every question has an answer. When the children saw the socks, the scarf, the mittens, the apron, the shawl, the cap, the baby blanket, and the cat in her coat, all together they shouted, "It looks like Babba Zarrah's old story blanket." But she doesn't have it anymore, said Nikolai. Aha, said the mayor. Babba Zarrah used the wool in her blanket to make these. Now it's our turn to give Babba Zarrah a surprise. So while Babba Zarrah slept, a few rows of wool were unraveled from every blanket in every household and left on Babba Zarrah's doorstep. Babba Zarrah was amazed when she opened her front door in the morning. She had never seen so much wool in so many colors, and on top of it, all was a sign. The next time the children went to Babba Zarrah's for a story, there was a colorful new blanket to sit on and a tale about a village where everyone shared with each other. As she hugged the children goodbye, Babba Zarrah noticed a hole in Alexandra's sweater. She wanted to knit Alexandra a surprise, but the snow was still on the hills and no wool was to be had anywhere in the village. Babba Zarrah knew that every question had an answer. She looked at her new story blanket and smiled. Why do you think Babba Zarrah smiled looking at the story blanket. What do you think she might have done? That's the end of the story blanket, where Babba Zarrah shared everything, whatever she could.